got the joystick, making it clap. Sir X-Man causing trouble, bringing the heat. Yo, Wicked Hot's got the moves, can't be beat. Gaming ain't easy, but we make it look tight. What's in the sack? Going trouble tonight. Leveling up with the crew by my side. Funky gamers grooving, let's enjoy the ride. Swag on blast, combo chain so smooth, we're built to last. Check the leaderboard, is that on top? It's the funky squad, we'll never stop. Gaming ain't easy, but we make it look tight. What's in the sack? Go with trouble tonight. Leveling up with the crew by my side. Funky gamers grooving, let's enjoy the ride. Swag on blast, combo chain so smooth, we're built to last. Check the leaderboard, who's that on top? It's the funky squad, we'll never stop. Gaming ain't easy, but we make it look tight. What's in the sack? Go with trouble tonight. Leveling up with the crew by my side. Funky gamers grooving, let's enjoy the ride. Pitches and codes, we know the game. Skilling so hard, they remember our name. Respawn, reload. By my side, funky gamers grooving, let's enjoy the ride. And go.
Hello, everybody. What is going on? And welcome back to another episode of Gaming Ain't Easy. I am your host, your friendly neighborhood Rex. And do you know where your moms are at? I do. It's Tuesday night. Let's get the crew on board. We got a lot to talk about, so let's get it rolling. First up, Perry, the Game Complainers. How you feeling?
I'm pretty good. Proto, how about you? And everybody in the chat, how are you guys doing tonight? And I can't speak back.
Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, all right. So yeah, it must have been a delay there for a second. Oh well. Hopefully you got what you needed to say in, because we're going to go ahead and get Wicked on in here next, coming in hot.
What's up, boys? What is up, chat? It is episode 3 of Gaming Ain't Easy. Let's just roll right into it, baby. We got another old person coming in hot as well.
Yep. We've got one more. Certainly, he's last, but certainly not least. Sir X-Man.
I'm quoting one of my favorite band, Dio. I'm the last in line.
Hey, the last in line. Hell yeah. Now let's take a minute here to acknowledge the chat, because, you guys waited up until the last second, but we love you anyway for it. But yeah, good Lord, y'all popped in real quick. You were chomping at the bits here. We got Cougar Man. We got Piggles. We've got Wesson. Who?
Cougar Man.
Oh my God.
Cougar Man. We were giving them cookies today.
We got Infinite Hero. We've got Frank. We've got Dizzy Delta. We got Talos Ray. What is up, chat? Hopefully y'all are feeling good. We got a lot of ground to cover tonight. So hopefully y'all are ready for it.
Hit that like and share. Let's go.
Hit that like.
Let's do it early.
Yep. Frank's over here saying he loves Dio. This is going to be for X-Man right here.
What? What he said? What I can't.
Wait.
What the fuck?
Right.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
I think.
Oh God. He said he loved Dio, man, just like everybody else should. Everybody should listen to Ronnie James Dio.
Hey, Frank, I saw him in concert live. It was amazing.
All right, so let's get around the panel real quick. What's everybody playing, Perry?
Police Quest 4 on PC. Been playing that pretty much the whole week.
Yeah, and I've been seeing you were shooting it too, so definitely something that looks real interesting, and I got to definitely check it out. What about you, Hot? What are you playing?
Man, So obviously rocking and rolling in the Battlefield 6 beta on the weekend number 2. Played a little bit of Donkey Kong, and I just started playing it today. I was like, you know what? I want to dabble back into this shit, and it's Starfield. So I've been playing that for a couple hours today, and that's about it. That wraps
Dove
up
into Bethesda territory, huh?
That is correct, sir. We're in deep waters with no floaties.
No floaties, deep water and no floaties. Oh man.
What
about you, X-Man? What you playing on?
After the little bit of time I had with Battlefield this week, because everybody want to bother me this weekend, family and friends. I know, right? It's like
it's break. Stop.
I ended up going back to bowling this week. I'm still trying to beat that all the way.
Into bowling. We got hockey fan coming in. What's up, hockey fan? Just everybody. Yep, gotta love it. Beautiful, beautiful cast of characters here in the chat. Much love, much love.
Hey, can I ask the chat something real quick?
Go ahead.
Put a 1 up there if you played the Battlefield beta this weekend. Put a 1 up there if you played.
I'm gonna hold my 1 up right here, sir.
You got Perry getting the 1 in there. I unfortunately did not. I didn't get a chance to jump in. So the first topics chat will be pretty much you guys going at it. But I did, however, jump back into something I've been meaning to replay for a good long time.
Breaking up again, my friend.
Now, and that's Resident Evil 7.
Ooh.
Is that the one with the lady with the big honkers?
No,
that's Village.
Yeah,
this is the one before it.
I want to play the only one. I haven't played a Resident Evil in like 20 years, but I want to play that one with the lady with the big honkers. I really do.
The other
he
one's
wants
scary,
big mommy
right?
milkers to step on him.
Hell yeah, dude! I wanted to put me in a full Nelson, and then took me
I
out.
want to play her in VR one day and say, "Got milk."
Someone's your boy's gonna walk over and be like, "Yo, X-Man, you want me to grab some beers?" And you're gonna be right in the VR.
Just motorboat.
I was gonna
the
say
TV
that's what they
screen.
call it. Motorboat.
Yeah, he's like, "I'll come back later."
But no, because eventually, and I plan on it because they did just put a bunch of that stuff on the PSN, and I know they had a Resident Evil Director's Cut, the original, free. So of course I downloaded that shit. And I've got all the rest of them, and I've been thinking, man, I really got to start putting more gameplay on the channel anyway. Maybe I just do a marathon of Resident Evil, but I just had to reacclimate myself with 7 because I hadn't played it in so long. And it's like, man, if I try and fucking get any footage of this right now, I'm going to look like some scrub trying to play this game. So let me at least roll through it. Perry just 2 and 3 just hit, and I believe you have to be a premium member to get them for free. Otherwise, you have to pay for them.
Yeah, they're $10 a piece.
Yeah. It's definitely not bad for those games. So it's definitely worth it. But
what's good is
we got Thunder. Go ahead.
I bought those games on PSN years ago for PS3 for like $5 a piece.
Yeah,
and they actually do honor if you bought them before, so that was pretty good.
Really?
Yeah,
because I did the same thing. Because I actually have them on my PlayStation 3, and then I actually moved them over to my PSP. So I'll have to see if I can see, because they're still on both actually. So I'll have to see if I can actually get them for nothing. So that'd be cool. We got now. This is somebody new I've never seen before. Thunder's Journey with Eli.
It's Eli. My buddy Eli.
Oh, okay. Well, very cool. Much love. Glad you're here.
Hello there, Eli.
I just sent you a list in our DM, in our group DM.
Okay.
You need to check out the list.
Who made the list?
So we can bring that up later on.
Who made the list?
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely.
Microsoft. You
got
saw
it. Yep. I've got it up.
Am I on the list?
So anyway, so let's as far as topics go, because we do got some stuff we got to talk about. There's a really big one that we're going to take on second because that's going to be a big portion of what we're talking about today. But first, of course, Battlefield 6 Open Beta Round 2. So you guys got in. Like I said, I'm going to give you guys the floor because I didn't get a chance to get in this weekend. So, again, additional thoughts, impressions. Did this help or hinder any of the hype you guys have going into October for this game?
We'll go to the optimist, Perry.
Sorry.
Perry, yeah, we'll go ahead. Perry first. Yeah, so we'll go.
Well,
I said open the floor, but that could be a Donnybrook. So Perry, lead us off.
Really quick, because I only played Thursday and Friday. My impressions were pretty much the same.
Okay.
I got it pre-ordered on both because my wife got it on Xbox, but I game share with her, so I'll be able to access it. I got it on PlayStation and I got it on Steam. So Sir X-Man's prediction last week came true.
What prediction?
You said I was going to buy it everywhere.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that's you.
Well, I bought it everywhere. I'm ready to go.
Yep. So I'm gonna need the lottery numbers.
The only thing I don't like, and this has nothing to do with Battlefield, for PSN, if I want to stream you guys talking in the party, I need to buy like another microphone and connect it with all these cables and stuff to the controller. Yeah. And I'm just like, what the hell is it? Xbox? I changed the setting. So
that's it. You just slash the thing, and then there you go.
And then I'm getting like crackling noises while I'm playing the game, but when I'm in the menu, like it's fine. I know some Capcom games do that with PS5 and the Elgato, the capture device that I have. And I have the current Elgato, so I don't know. So whatever. Those are my only pet peeves. Not really a Battlefield thing, but for me playing, I might be playing on PC and then streaming it. And then when I'm not streaming, I'll play on PlayStation. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, they just gotta fix like the I don't know if there's cheating going on or people are just nuts and they're just killing everybody left and right. But dude, I'm spawning and I'm getting shot like the second that I spawn. So that was the same thing last week, and now it happened again this week.
Yeah.
Hopefully they get their stuff together. But besides that, I really don't have any complaints.
It was a lot less this week with the cheating than it was that first week. First week, it was just fucking ridiculous. But they're working on it. I've seen some progression in that. And they did fix a lot of things. I can hold a grenade and throw it now.
Yep, you can cook it.
Oh, yeah.
The targeting got better if I was trying to get somebody. And it seems like with some of the other modes, people were spread out a lot better instead of like the first week when like everybody was around you. Like, can I do fucking anything? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
So, right.
And I think they were working on the spawning a little better because you would spawn right in front of an enemy and die.
Oh yeah.
Instead of like, okay, if there's fire going on, right? And somebody's in a firefight, why you gonna spawn me right there so I can get killed instantly? So it looks like they fixed a lot of that, but it is a beta. It is a test to see what's not working right and what is working right. And people shouldn't take this as what the true game is going to be like. That's why they let us be the guinea pigs in the beta. So some people take it too far and say, oh, this sucks. It's a beta. How long have we been playing betas?
Yeah, but you know what, man, and you know this. A lot of these companies say, oh yeah, the beta, we'll fix it, and they never fix it. So a lot of people are skeptical.
To wait and see.
But years ago, they did used to fix things when they launched betas.
Oh yeah, years ago when they cared.
And if they say
all about cash.
Now, if they say they're getting back to their roots and they're really putting the work into this game, as much as they're spending on this game to build it up, I think they're serious because they bring up the problems online that they see.
Right.
So some companies don't even tell you the problems that the people are trying to tell you. But they're telling people about the problems and they're saying we're working on it, we're going to get to it. And when the game comes out, you're not going to see some of that. You're not going to see most of that stuff. I give them 70% on that because I still think we're still going to see 30% of it, but not as much as we saw in this beta. because they want this game to succeed.
Yep.
But other than that, we all enjoyed it. We all had fun. We figured out different things, you know. I was playing a lot with Back from the Dead and some people because I couldn't find. Well, Wicked was just on some other astronomical shit. But I think Game Pass man stole his controller. But
Jesus Christ, what was I playing?
But
Lordy.
the game is fun. I don't see as much destruction as they were saying. You know, I hope that's gonna be a little bit more than what I was feeling in the game. Because I could shoot a rocket somewhere, and I know I hit the building. But it's not as much destruction that I thought. But when somebody puts like, you know, that thing that the assault people have, that little grenade launcher, how does that do more damage to a building than a rocket? Tell me, how does that do more damage than an RPG? That's not the way that actually goes in real life. You know what I'm saying? So I hope they fix things like that. But I think it's going to be a phenomenal game. And this is part of something I'm going to rant on later. I hope they have co-op campaign because I love Battlefield campaigns. They are phenomenal. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hit 'em,
definitely
man.
agreed. So, we'll save that rant for
I know already. That's why
for later.
Oh yeah. But
so it seems like the consensus is that everybody's going to be playing this game at least around launch time or pretty close to it. You know,
day one.
Launch.
Yeah. X-Man, we know you're day one. You professed your love for everything Battlefield.
Oh,
so,
Wicked too. No, Wicked too. He got to get his level up because he loves his gun attachments. Oh my God, he loves his gun attachments.
Man, dude. I had that M4. Oh man, I had that thing dialed in for what I could in that beta. You know,
I got him back. I got him back in the Battlefield 2042.
It's a little, dude. Weekend 2 still had its little bugs that need to be fixed, but all around it was a little bit more tighter, a little bit more sound playing the beta. It was just a tiny bit better experience. Other than that, basically all the same shit. Nothing really changes, my opinion. I'm fucking ready to play that thing day one. The only thing I did do differently this weekend was when I played it on PlayStation, I used my DualSense Edge controller.
Okay.
And when I'm using it, because I found myself getting killed as a medic within the transition of getting out my defibrillator, and then hell yeah, I got the black one. I ended up getting the black one. I've had it for a little bit.
I had no choice. This was on clearance.
No, I feel you.
Oh man.
But dude, when I kept finding myself getting killed during the process of bringing out my defibrillator or throwing the medic crate, so I just prioritized those two medical abilities to the back pieces. But what I want, what I love on the DualSense Edge is the half moons you can put on the back of the remote. I wish they had half moons for the fucking Xbox Elite controller. I'm telling you, dude, like I love the half moons. For
what the hell
maybe
is a half moon?
I'm gonna show you what a half moon is.
I'm
going to show you what happened. I was kidding.
We're already starting. These are the moments where I'm glad I'm monetized.
Hold on. I got it right here. I'm going to show you what a goddamn half moon is.
Oh, God.
And I'm telling you, bro, I have this controller right here. Because I don't like the paddles. Like, my hands just don't fit right. Okay, I don't know if you can fucking see that.
Yeah.
That thing.
It's a half moon where if I pull it out versus if I had one of these in there where it's like, you know what I mean? It's like the Elite Core. What is it? Like a little paddle?
Yeah, right. I like those paddles. They work for me though.
Maybe you might have like bigger hands. I'm thinking like you must have bigger hands because I just like I'm grabbing them, but it just doesn't feel comfortable. Where like when I grab, see, Like when I'm doing this, look at there's the half moons right there. Bow, 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 bow,
Yeah.
bow, bow, bow. And then I'm in
You
the
know,
front.
where
if I'm down here, I'm like clicking down here and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
You know, if you put the other one on the other side of the Elite controller, the one that goes up, they'll both be facing the down position, and you'll be like boom, boom on the Elite controller. You don't have to have it there. So
but
yeah,
this just seems so comfortable when your thing is just resting right there. You're like heal,
and you can auto set those controllers too. So I like that. Well, I can auto set my mapping on those buttons.
Yeah, baby, right here. That's what that little button on that bottom right here too.
I do that in the Xbox app for the Elite controller for my shooter.
I do it right on the PlayStation home screen.
Okay, so you have an app for it just like I do. Why didn't you just say that?
Oh, I ain't got no app. I just do it while I'm playing right on the UI. I just hold this button down and I go, hold button down, and then I click. You can Battlefield preset.
Yeah, Battlefield, you can do that.
Play has no limits, X-Man. Play
He doesn't know what that means. Come on.
Yeah, you have a cross-play mic issue though over the other side. That's all you got. That's your only problem.
What's your about, Willis?
Ooh.
We'll all have to be in Discord for that one, Perry. Next time we play, we'll all jump in.
I know. I would rather use Discord, but you know,
I love me some Discord.
Yeah, Discord just doesn't like my internet setup right now. Otherwise, we could move it over to Discord, but that's neither here nor there. It seems like we can talk
about that. I was talking about
we were talking about the game.
What we play. Yeah, we'll play.
Discord just doesn't like my internet in general. So,
you'll get better.
Seems like we can put some of the Battlefield chat to bed here. It seems like we're all pretty excited for it, and we're ready to go. And can't wait for October.
Didn't play.
What's that?
We are, but you didn't play.
I didn't play this weekend. I did play last weekend, and I enjoyed my time with it, but just didn't get a chance to get into it. But I'm definitely excited, and if I can score it on day one, I definitely will.
I'm just razzing you. Don't get off.
Oh no, it's not. You're taking me to task here, and it's offensive, and I don't know how I got. No, I don't know. Fine,
hey! I'm gonna bring this from news show Gaming After Dark, right? I still haven't heard you with a mic on the Xbox.
Oh, I have one, and then I was even trying to use it tonight on my laptop, but I haven't been on my Xbox. Damn. All right. It's fine.
You still won't live that down, my friend. You still won't live that down.
It's okay.
Oh
it's
my
okay.
God. He never bought it.
I know.
I don't believe it's in my bedroom, and I don't want to disturb the dog. I will show you. I will send a picture in our group chat later that I do have it. But anyhow,
one of those like $20 headsets.
No. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys. I'll send a picture, and then you can bust my balls all over that because I didn't buy a super premium one.
You want to see Proto's mic? This is what he's
Oh God!
Oh man!
Yuck it up!
Yuck it up! Hello, welcome to McDonald's. How may I help you?
Oh shit!
Oh Lord!
All right, well that was Battlefield 6, everybody. Drop in the chat, guys. Everybody in the chat, drop in the chat if you're ready for it. Come October, if we're ready to go for some Battlefield 6 on launch. But moving right along, and the big topic, because something happened today, didn't it, guys? I think a show happened where they talked about video games and stuff, right?
Oh.
Yeah, the Jeff Keighley drag show.
Perry knows. Perry knows.
Oh, I know.
Perry knows best.
Gamescom happened today. Started today. I think it's an all-week thing, if I recall correctly, right?
Gamescom.
But did show a lot of stuff. And just we'll hit highlights of stuff that interests us. Chat, feel free to go ahead and drop in said chat what you're interested in coming out of Gamescom stuff. But Perry, let's get some of your thoughts on it. That if people didn't watch your stream of the show,
It was fucking abysmal. And by the way, Kirby was abysmal too earlier in the day.
yeah, that's right. I forgot Kirby had a direct.
That Kirby Direct did not need 45 minutes. Okay, that was like a 5-minute thing. That could have been a tweet. All right, 5-minute event. That's all that needed to be. Okay, and I'm setting up the stream and I hear bang, 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 and I'm like, what is banging? And they're just showing all these goddamn bikes that Kirby's going to be riding in this game, but they're doing like Smash character noises. Like when they reveal a new character, it's like bang, here's your guy. Well, they're like bang, here's his car, bang, here's this, bang, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck is happening right now? Then I look at the screen and he's got a little carpet that he can ride. Okay, who cares? They showed Kirby for GameCube, and I was like, when is that coming out? They didn't tell us. I'd rather play that game. So they're showing us this game, and oh yeah, well, you could do the soundtrack, the cars, blah blah. And I'm like, and then they have weapons, but they can't be used, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, why is this 45 minutes? You're wasting my time here. And then everyone's like, this has got to be like a $30 game. No way, right? Once the stream ends, Nintendo wants $70 for this game. No way. No way. This is like a $10 game.
Whoa. $70 for a Kirby game? What the F are
it's
they
Kirby
smoking?
Racing. It's not even a Kirby game.
First of all,
What
that
are
was
they
mad
smoking?
First of all, that was
Crack.
disrespectful as hell, Sir X-Man. It's putting
Dude,
slander on
Yeah,
like
first
Kirby.
off, yeah.
I used to like
Second of all,
Kirby.
second of all,
I used to,
$70
dude,
not worth it.
I used to like Kirby back in the day, so don't talk stuff. You don't know me.
You don't know me. I grew up in Dreamland.
But nah, $70 for a Kirby game? That is a reach, dude. That's a reach.
Wait a minute. X-Man, there's gonna
Hell
be
yeah.
stickers in the fucking case.
Nobody gives a crap about stickers. I just want to do what Kirby do.
You don't want.
I want Kirby to eat people.
Oh damn, dude! Fucking cannibal. Hey, Hannibal Lecter over here.
That's Kirby eat anything. Let's be real.
Oh yeah, he sucks up at just about anything nowadays, dude.
Is it?
Then again,
But,
really does too.
I will say that the sticker shock of $70 for Air Riders, that's definitely a bit much. Like you were saying, Perry, that should have been a $30 game, hands down. But to go ahead and bust on X-Man's balls here a little bit. Anything but Air Riders that is Kirby could be $70, just as long as it's the right Kirby game. I mean, we have Epic Yarn here.
10 toes down. That's what's up, Kirby.
Yeah, because they got Mario Kart. I mean, really, come on,
Right.
You got Mario Kart, but you want to charge the super price for Kirby?
What?
Yeah.
Hey,
You're
it's
gonna
cheaper than
You gotta
Mario
get the new
Kart.
character though, Starman.
Oh, man.
Oh, okay, Perry. Clearly, Starman is going to be superior. He's probably going to be just as leveled as Kirby.
Hey,
Bro, he
you
looks
know
like
what?
shit.
You know what's funny?
Starman is top
Is it-
tier.
Isn't
I don't wanna hear
Starman a part of Mario Kart?
No, this
Oh, well,
Starman
they-
looks like they put two French fries together and put a cape on him.
Man. King
Oh, well,
Dedede
He'll be
is-
DLC. He'll be DLC for Mario
Listen.
Kart that you pay for. That's what's gonna happen.
I hope Starman never makes an appearance in any other game ever again.
Hey, you know what they should do? They should put Game Pass Man in there as DLC.
Oh, God. Game Pass,
I
man.
would take that
Can you
any day.
imagine me on that little speeder bike? Dude, my knees would be like, this. It's like, I'd be like swinging down. I'd have like Game Pass cards, like throwing
I'd buy a
like
Switch for that DLC.
Yeah, you would, dude.
We need to make it happen then.
Dude,
We need to get
no joke.
X-Men a Switch.
Bro, no joke. I'm listening to the Kirby stream / watching it, and Perry's streaming it, and it's 15 minutes in, bro. And I'm like, and I don't know how long it's been. I've just been working, so I'm listening. And I look at my phone, and I was like, man, this thing's got to be close to over. I was like, 15 minutes. I was like, bruh, we got 30 more minutes of this shit. I was like, I already want to know when the fuck it's coming out and all this. I don't need everything past 50. Everything past 10 minutes was too much. And I feel, and then it had like this connection to Smash Bros. So it had all these animations and these clicks and these noises from Smash Bros. I swear to God, I'm like listening. What the fuck is this? Sounds like some weird.
Dude, you thought that Karen Reed was backing into more people with all the sounds.
Oh my God, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna sit there on day one. I'm just gonna sit there and wait for y'all to come around on that lap one. I'm just gonna be like this.
And then he's gonna get Karen Reed.
I'm like this, parrot.
I didn't see it, but did Nintendo show anything else?
No, it was just a Kirby direct.
Kirby.
They gave Kirby 45 minutes.
Right.
I'm thinking this direct is like you said, 15, 20 minutes. So I'm like, all right. I was like, I had just waken up and I saw Wicked Hot be like, oh, you streaming that? And I'm like, dude, this shit starts in like 20 minutes. Like,
I felt so bad.
I was like, all right, I guess I will. And I didn't put my camera on. And I was like, all right, I'll just do this, whatever. Dude, this was like one of the worst shows. I even made an AI song for it that we played during the freaking thing.
Yo, man. Like when that's
when did that game come out?
In the bathroom taking a dump, and I was like,
November 20th.
So you know what that means? Nintendo ain't got nothing else for this year.
What do you mean they have everything?
They got stuff coming out this year.
Prime
they still got Metroid.
Coming.
Did they say they had Metroid?
What does Xbox have?
When is Metroid supposed to come out?
I'm guessing September, October.
Well, then,
for Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, there's a rumor it's getting its own direct.
Okay. Now that'd be something to be ready for.
Hey, Sir X-Man, this ain't Xbox. What are they going to cancel in fucking 3 weeks?
No, I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if they wanted to do it right, they should have put them together.
Well, yeah, and then give 20 minutes to Kirby, 20 minutes to Metroid. That would have been great.
That's what I was saying.
Save my time.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Nintendo's doing this thing. Nintendo's doing this thing where they're releasing one game a month, even remakes or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like they don't need their own directs. Like we know. Like just either tweet it or put it up for like 5 minutes or whatever. It's not a big deal. I don't need the ins and outs for Kirby Air Ride. Like it's a freaking racing game.
Later,
and especially
how hard could it be, right?
Kirby
DLC, especially considering the original Air Ride, you were basically just using the A button anyway.
Right. Oh, and they showed that, by the way, Proto. They showed the button, and then they had the clicking noise, and that was driving me nuts too. I'm like, stop.
Oh my God.
And then Sakura, whatever the hell his name is, he turns around at the very end when people got mad. They were like, no one's buying this game. People in the chat were writing, no one's buying this game.
But you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna buy the Sonic game. They're gonna buy the Sonic.
Yeah, no, that by a long shot, people are gonna buy that one. Well, he tweeted or he said that Nintendo made him make this game. I'm like, bro, go fuck yourself. You said you weren't gonna make Smash because you wanted to make other games.
Yeah, and then you're gonna make something that they made you make. But
it's full of crap.
All right. So now that we've got all the vitriol out for Kirby's Air Riders. Let's talk about Gamescom. Go ahead and get your highlights, Perry, or lowlights, or whatever you want to call them.
I don't know, man. It's like it was a 2 out of 10 for me. Like I got 2 or 3 good things I wanted to see. The rest was all crap.
Okay.
Resident Evil was the highlight,
right?
Although it was 5 minutes and it showed the 2 characters running around, and it's like, okay, I kind of figured this is what this game was going to be anyway. And that was it.
Yeah.
What the Chronos looked good, and then there was that other game we were talking about. It's kind of like
Project Spectrum.
Project Spectrum. Yeah. We were like, all right, cool.
Amazing.
Yeah. And that was pretty much it for me. Like there wasn't much else. There was a He-Man game, but they showed this on the pre-show, which I didn't catch at first, but I went back and watched it afterwards. Looks good. It's a nice beat 'em up.
Yep.
So can't wait for that.
Oh yeah. And Fallout Season 2. Yes. Fallout Season 2. I can't wait for that. December 17th.
Right.
Oh yeah. See, I watch movies too, TV series too. All right,
Nice.
here's my thing. The Project Spectrum. It was different. It was PvE and and PvP in a horror genre. And when they show the girl, like, imagining that she was like a ghostly killer thing and stuff like that, then she ended up warping back to her body, some weird thing. I was like, man, that's gonna be sick. And when they started, and then when you saw some of the creatures in there, and it is co-op, 4-player co-op, PvE, and I was like, ooh, dang. That thing with the multiple heads and stuff like that, that was something like would be in a Resident Evil game.
Oh yeah.
I was like, dang, and then they hit it with a Molotov cocktail. I was like, oh snap. Then you saw one of your guys in the crowd dead on the ground, and you didn't know whether you were gonna go back and get him or revive him, or just keep killing the monsters that keep coming at you. That looks sick. Now that's how you do a game playing with your friends and people online.
Yeah.
That's going, even though it probably won't be out till next year, there's no date for it, but they did say it's coming everywhere. But that's going to be sick. Toxic Avengers. Yes, please.
Commando,
yeah.
Toxic
Avenger game coming out too, but
yeah, that's why I got, because I saw that. But Toxic Commando, that surprised me that it was at the show. And I was looking at it, I was like, all right, what they gonna do? Is it gonna be some little corny little thing? No, they pushed the original Toxic Commandos into the future. I'm like, it wasn't like the old one that we played back in the day. You know what I'm saying? They pushed it into the future. That game got to be what? The original, what, 20 something years old? And I was like, dang, all these hordes of things coming at you, and then all the weapon types, and then you picking up weapons, and then the other people over there be like, could you please get over here and help me? I'm like, I was like, damn, that game is sick, dude. You know, and the Call of Duty, I'm only interested in it for the co-op story, but it looked good. That's almost it. Other than that, I just felt there was some good anime kind of robot things in there. I couldn't remember the name of the game because they flew it so fast. The World of Warcraft trailer looks good for those who like World of Warcraft. It's not my thing. They probably understand everything that's going on in there. But it looked cool. The Civilization 3 and all the other ones that are coming to the PlayStation 5. I'm like, that's good for them over there. They finally get set. And the lady said an Xbox exclusive. No, technically Civilization has always been a PC exclusive. It's always been a PC game. It just recently came to Xbox. So technically she phrased that wrong. It just Xbox. She should have just said a Microsoft game is finally coming over to PlayStation. That's how she should have phrased it better. That's how you get into that's how you get into the controversy of Xbox. We got a game you getting that you used to have. You know, we don't need none of that. Just say, lady, don't do it like that. Just say a Microsoft classic is coming.
Classic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, there are people that love that game. I'm not a Civilization RTS kind of person.
Yeah, I know.
You know, but that's how they should have phrased it better. You know, they had to throw the little snide stuff in there. You feel me on that?
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
And I gotta say this about Jeff Keighley's show. Isn't it funny how you see a lot less of Jeff Keighley little commercial things up in there? You think he learned something from what Xbox taught him? Just go game to game to game to game to game to game to game.
Yep.
And
Yeah, but he had
and
a lot of shitty games too in between.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
he
probably
sucks.
paid
He
him
still
for-
sucks.
they probably paid him to throw it in there. But
That's shit.
this is the
course.
most grimacing thing. But I think with that little concert thing with Exhibition 33, I think Jeff Keighley is trying to set Exhibition 33 up to be
Expedition?
the game of the year. I think he's
Maybe.
trying to set it up.
Exhibition 33.
You know what
Exhibition 33. I think we downloaded the wrong game.
Can I
Damn
ask
you,
you something?
lime
Whatever.
wire, damn
I forget the
you.
name of that game. Come on, Brad. Give
Can
me
I-
a little grace here.
Let me ask you something, okay? And this is something I never understood about the Xbox community, okay? And I was an Xbox guy. I still am to an extent, even though it's hard for a lot of people to believe. How come what's that game? Mephisto, what was it? Phantasmo? What's that game called?
Oh, Refantasio, whatever the fuck you talking about?
Whatever it was last year. It was in Game Pass. All these
Metaphor?
Xbox guys, ooh, it has to win Game of the Year. Why? Because it's in Game Pass? Or is it good? Metaphor. That's what it's called. Metaphor.
Yeah, metaphor.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Now this
Metaphor,
year, Expedition 33, it's in Game Pass, but it actually sold well on PlayStation as well.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Yeah.
All of a sudden,
Yeah.
all the Xbox guys, ooh, it should win Game of the Year. Keeley's crazy if he doesn't win. How about fucking Doom? I'm just saying.
Yep. Doom.
Well, we all
That's all
know. We
we
all
gotta
know
say.
Death Stranding.
Yeah, but
Who's gonna win,
my
everybody.
point is on a different thing, though, for that.
Yeah.
We're seriously, Perry.
No,
Because
we got you.
obviously Jeff Keighley likes this game. So he said, we need to get some people in here so I can get some more, praise for this game. Because I kind of like this game. And
Yeah, he sucks. We always knew that.
Oh, yeah, I
I
know.
always suck big
But-
balls.
he put that in there when there are so many games that had better musicals. So I think he put that. What he said about South Park.
Oh my god.
But
dude.
I think he put that in there so he can keep that game in the back of people's minds. Because
Right.
his award show is only like a few months, 3-4 months away.
Yeah,
or something
it's
like
coming up soon. Yeah.
that. Right. So with that game being out a while ago, but you're showing new games, but you put the emphasis on people seeing interesting things in the background of this game. So you give some of the people that vote reasons to maybe vote for this game towards the end of the year. Because he keeps it in their mindset.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what
Right.
I think Keighley was doing. Because I think there really is, because that was one of the highest games this year.
But
As
you
far
guys,
as-
you Xbox guys do know that the
But
Game
it's not
Awards is
about
just a
it,
big
but
commercial
it's-
for
but-
Christmas, right?
But this one's not about Xbox, though. I'm just saying what Keighley is trying to set up.
Oh,
It's
I
not
know.
about Xbox,
But this
or
is all
PlayStation.
work.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like
it-
WWE wrestling.
Yeah.
Like it's already the fix is already in. Like they already know what they're
That's
doing.
what I'm
And
saying. So I just
Yeah.
I'm trying to give a reason why this game was in the show
Well,
when
yeah,
it
yeah.
shouldn't have been. You know what I'm
So
saying?
basically, what X-Man's saying is that they've already decided on it, and they're just kind of dropping the little hints. So
Yeah. It's not an Xbox thing. It's not a PlayStation thing. It's just what the industry is doing. Like the same reason why they did all this hubbub about what's the game they won last year? Oh my God.
Astrobot.
Yeah, Astrobot, right? They kept pushing it and pushed it out, pushing it out. And
Revolutionary.
I hear it's a great game.
It's
But they kept
revolutionary.
pushing it- Shut up. But they kept pushing it out. They kept talking about it, even though it didn't sell that great. But
Right.
they kept talking about it and talking about it and
Yeah.
talking about it.
Yeah.
That's the same thing they're doing.
Well, they did that for one reason because it was the holiday time and they wanted people to go out and buy it.
Right.
Because
yeah,
the Game Awards is just it's just a big commercial for Christmas and the holidays.
That
That's
is
all it is.
correct. But that's what I think they did with Exhibition 33. They
Yeah.
just tried to keep it in the back of people's heads. It doesn't matter because it went everywhere. PC, PlayStation, Xbox, no Switch. But
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah,
No,
it'll
not
be on
yet.
Switch too. But Indiana Jones is going to be on Switch later too. So
Yeah,
Naturally.
yeah.
It's the
But
best place to
which
play.
that's kind of
Hey, John, in the chat, go fuck yourself.
what he say?
Oh, I'm a pony. Do you see how many? John, let me tell you something, all right? Take your big fucking dick out of your pants and go to your fucking controller closet and you tell me how many Xbox controllers you have in your house.
Yeah,
You have
Perry's
one and you
played
got fucking two that are broken? Because I got like 75 downstairs.
Yeah, Perry's played with me on Xbox before. So he plays Xbox, people. Thank you. But
yeah. Hey, we're all multi-platform gamers here.
Hey, hating, bro? Yeah,
except
go
for
fuck
me,
yourself,
I'm
John, you piece
Xbox
of
and
shit.
PC. I'm Xbox and PC though. But
Hey, John, it was nice knowing you, you
all
fucking bastard.
multi-platform.
You're out of here. How about go take your fucking pony now? Go fucking take your horse and stick it up your ass.
Oh, eBay. Well,
but that was my opinion on that situation. But there were some interesting games. I don't know them all, but there were some interesting Japanese hack and slash games that they had. But Ninja Gaiden 4,
Nice.
bring that. And on a issue, ooh.
oh man, yeah, that's
Only
when we
because-
get.
So
when we
there
get to my
are
top.
some good games coming.
Hell yeah.
Yep. All right, well, let's get to Wicked here. What did you think?
All right. I mean, the show wasn't that great to me. There were a lot of games that just didn't connect with me at all.
Fluff,
Right.
Fluff, say it with me, my friend Fluff.
Excuse me. No,
There's a lot of fluff in there, right?
yeah. There was a lot of Japanese fluff. But for me, dude, I did love the aspect of 4-player co-op in Call of Duty. I think that is fucking awesome. I am not going to buy that Call of Duty though. I'm going to just sub to Game Pass and fucking do that for the month because I mean, I'm just going to have fun with my friends. But for me, like that's the story and what they showed. It just doesn't connect for me. There's just a disconnect. When I look at this and then I see Battlefield 6, I'm like, I want boots on the ground. I want something more level-headed. I don't want me going to a trippy like other dimension where there's a big hand or a fucking big knife or whatever the fuck it is. Like I kind of just want a more directive.
Hey, maybe it'll be like the first Persona where you bring the giant out and he got a big thing going on it.
Yeah, he's about to slap you with it. That's all. I don't know. But no, I don't know. I'm not really vibing with COD. I really just really on the fence about it. So I'll just sub for that one. Chronos, dude, that is one game that I am fucking over the moon for. You just look at the gameplay and it's just got Dead Space and Callisto Protocol written all over it. They're coming at you at a slow pace. You're fucking popping limbs. They come up to you, they crawl, you stomp their head. There's some weird I don't know,
Resident Evil in it too, believe it or not.
Yeah, like levitation kind of thing where I seen he had a gun and he looked at his little orb, and when he did something to the orb, it moved these pieces in a way that he could walk through, or something started gliding down. So there's some sort of mechanic within that's going to be used throughout the game. And I know it's so funny because once again, I was listening to Perry go live today while he was doing the Gamescom.
Doing it live.
And dude, he was going off just shitting on the Lego Batman Legacy Edition. And I'm over here laughing. And I'm like, I can't wait to get on this fucking show.
I thought it was cool.
Because listen, okay,
Yep.
I'm into it because two things.
Where's Batman Forever? That's what I was mad about.
I know. Okay,
Oh,
so
it's
I know
forever gone.
I know it doesn't have everything. I know it doesn't have everything, but for me, there's a fine line in the way Lego games are made. In my opinion, it's everything is on the left side, and only thing on the right side right now is the last one they made, which is the Star Wars. The way they made that, if they make that just like the Batman game, that's perfectly fine with me. It was a little bit easier. All the other ones, dude, I'm playing by myself. There's no online co-op or anything like that. So I'm like, it gets to a point where I'm like switching back and forth between characters. And I'm like, yo, fuck this. But I could beat the other one just playing by myself. I didn't find myself getting locked up in certain rooms or situations and shit. So I'm hyped. I want it. I'm gonna get it.
Yup.
And I think that's it.
Yep.
That's all I got.
So that's what you got. All right. Well, then I'm going to go ahead and drop a few lines on this before we move on.
Oh man, dude.
Oh man, dude. What?
I'm just taking a sip because you're gonna lay it on me.
Oh God. I thought something else came up.
No.
First off the show, because I was watching
take
it
the blue pill.
He didn't take the blue pill.
Yeah, I put it in my water and it dissolved. So now
And now it's like and now
Don't
he's
worry,
got the
guys.
next 4 hours.
blue Gatorade.
Oh shit. But yeah, overall the show was kind of like I was watching it through Perry's stream. I will say though, Perry, you and I are going to disagree, just like you and Wicked are going to disagree. That Lego Batman game looks fucking phenomenal. Everything you were saying, Wicked. Yeah, because I love
my shit on me.
because I love the Lego games. Like since the original Lego Star Wars, it's been my trip. You know, Indiana Jones, Batman, all the different Star Wars. Like the one he just mentioned, the Skywalker Saga. I have to actually go back and finish it because I never finished it. But it just so much fun. All the Marvel shit. I'm a huge fan of those types of games. And when I saw it and when it was starting, I'm like, okay, so what are we doing here? Are we doing like Lego the Nolan trilogy? And then we saw others, the other stuff like where it was like you had Pattinson's Batman, the Batman, and then different stuff, and then they showed bits from Batman Returns, and I'm like, oh shit, we're gonna be able to play through all of the fucking movies except they're Lego. I'm good with this. I'm down with this.
Bane. Oh yeah, that's gonna be.
Yeah. Oh, the Bane bit was hilarious, especially in the trailer when he steps on the Lego. He's like, "Oh, I could have hurt myself," and it's like that's fucking incredible. I laughed so hard. The wife was into it, because she's like, "Oh, this looks cool." But yeah, so that I'll glaze that until the end of time. That's definitely going to be a day one. Kronos looked fucking cool. Really kind of like very Dead Spacey. Yeah. So it was like, okay, this is right up my alley. Of course, Resident Evil 9, even though it was literally just like 5 minutes of just the tiniest bit of gameplay. I will say that I love that 9 is going to stick with what 7 and 8 developed as like being a first-person survival horror game, because it's like for me, and I could talk about this for hours, but I'll try and keep it short. Like when you look at the Resident Evil franchise, it's broken into different, like almost like, so you had like 1, 2, and 3 was that original tank control survival horror. Then you had 4, 5, and 6, which was more the action horror. And then 7, 8, and now 9, it looks like it's going to be that first person horror. So it's like, and the less said about 5 and 6, the better, because I refuse to acknowledge those games. But so you can't discount the fact of what they are, and they all fit into like that mainline trilogy, and that's got me super interested in the fact that the storyline is there and you're playing as the daughter of somebody from the Outbreak games. It's like, how are we tying all of this shit together now? And that's got me intrigued. What was the one you were just talking about, X-Man? The one with the girl becoming like the monster and stuff.
Project. Oh my God, Spectrum. Project Spectrum.
Project Spectrum. That looks cool, but it was funny in Perry's stream. He said, "What are you, a squid now? What's happening here?"
Yeah.
But that game looked really cool and very, again, Resident Evil, Silent Hill kind of vibes. That looked good. And then I'm gonna jump in with a bit of the consensus here. Black Ops 7. I was really, when I saw that initial teaser, I was like, F this. I'm so sick of Call of Duty, this, that, and the other thing. I haven't finished Black Ops 6. I'll eventually get through it because it's like one of those weird ones. But I'm like, it's And then this hit. And now for me, peak Call of Duty was the Black Ops storyline that was World at War, Black Ops, and then Black Ops 2. And then this looks like this is going to be like that direct follow-up to Black Ops 2. So you're going to see the Cortus D stuff. Mason. It did have some of the off of the wall kind of shit because obviously it's like that whole bending reality stuff where you see the giant woods smashing a building. You got the different highway shit going. It looked cool. But I'm with everybody, and I know we're going to talk about it later too. But the fact that they're bringing back campaign co-op, that's a fucking win. That should be everywhere, and it's going to be in Game Pass. So it's like, outside of paying for my subscription, I have no other barrier of cost of entry. Hell yeah, sign me up. I'll play this, and it looks good. That and the fact that I'm really surprised and thankfully enough, that it's in Game Pass because I don't have a Series X. I have an Xbox One that I still play on, but it's going to be cross-platform. The older gens are going to get it. So it's coming to PS4 and Xbox One, which makes me super, super happy. So I'm good with that, other than that, all the other weeb stuff. Oh, there was one more game. And I know, Perry, you kind of trashed on it for its trailer. But it was La Divinia.
Which
one? That's the Divine Comedy.
You broke up.
La Divinia Comedia. It's the Divine Comedy. It's the Dante's Inferno. Yeah, Divinia Comedia.
Oh, I thought you said Chlamydia.
No, not Chlamydia. That's a whole different thing. The Divine Chlamydia. So, but no, that's the Divine Comedy. That's Dante's Inferno. So it's like, this has me interested. Is this going to be like a remake, follow-up, whatever it is? But I'm a sucker for Dante's Inferno anyway, so sign me up.
Yeah.
So
we got you.
Yeah, and Stevie Mac, sign me up for the clap. No, I think I'll avoid that. Thanks.
Look at Frank STD game.
Gotta catch them all.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you
God.
gotta
I don't want
catch
to
them all.
Where did I start?
You know what? I deserve it because obviously my old world Italian isn't all that good, and it's as close to Spanish as it's going to get for me. So,
Oh, there goes Dizzy right there.
I know.
yeah, we've started. So it's the Divine Chlamydia.
Yep. That's what it is. That's what it's going to stay.
Oh, wow.
It's where it'll stay. Any other thoughts on Gamescom? I know tomorrow is going to be the hang on, I got to pull up the list. Is going to be the actual Xbox broadcast. So they're going to be looking at Flight Simulator 2024, Dying Light, The Beastkeeper. They're going to do some more World of Warcraft Midnight, more Black Ops 7, Grounded 2.
I heard at the end of the thing they're gonna hold a moment of silence for all the games they canceled.
Ooh.
In the arms of the angel.
Yeah, you would hit. Oh my God!
Hey,
in the arms of an angel playing, and then as you have screens of like Perfect Dark.
Hey, they still got
fading away.
Nope. You ain't gonna break me up on this one. They still got more games coming out than some people. That's all I'm gonna say.
No,
Nah. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But we always got to poke fun. We all love we love the games we play. We love where we play them, and we're gonna poke fun. Just because we don't agree with their viewpoints doesn't mean we can't poke fun at them.
I know.
And I'm going to reiterate this now and everybody in the chat because obviously we saw a little bit of a kerfuffle. It's all in good fun, and that's what we're here to do is have fun. We can rib each other, we can bust each other's balls, and that's totally fine.
Do not ever say bust each other's balls in front of Wicked.
What?
Oh, shit.
No. Game Pass, man. You don't want to say that from.
No, you don't want to say bust balls in front of Game Pass, man. But as I'm saying that, and we're all having good fun, but if it starts turning to insults and shit like that, that's going to be an instant boot, guys. I mean, come on. We've fostered what I feel like we've fostered a great community here with a great chat and everything like that. And anybody coming in, and everybody's welcome. But let's not start.
You know what? I'm going to say something because why not? All right. Here's the thing. I've been on Team Xbox since it came out in 2001. Okay. I have a lot of these Johnny come latelys in the chat telling me, oh, yeah, you're a pony. Go fuck yourself. You know how much money? I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on Microsoft and the Xbox over the years. Okay. Because I criticize where they're going right now, that doesn't make me a pony. Okay. So I'm sick of these fucking guys coming in the chat with their mental health problems, telling me, oh, yeah. No, you're in an echo chamber and you don't like when somebody talks differently about your product that you love. Okay. Who's the real fanboy here? I buy everything. I've always bought in everything. I collect everything. Okay. I don't need this bullshit. So, John, take your beer and stick it up your ass. Sit on your fucking pony or whatever you like to do. Go suck on Phil Spencer's big green cock because that's what everyone likes you to do, right?
His big green ass.
So there you go. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If you want to be real, buddy, that's what you're going to get. This guy's going to keep buying all the consoles and all the systems and everything. And you could take your little Xbox Series S and stick it up your ass.
Just to reiterate.
And by the way, you could keep subscribing to Game Pass, even though I have over 1,000 paid games on my Series X right now, which is why I didn't get rid of the fucking thing to begin with. And I'm sorry, John. I have 16 Series X's in this house and at work combined. How many do you have, John? The one that your little mommy bought you? Your Series S? Like, what are we doing here? I put more money into that company, and you're defending it when I'm calling them out. You can defend it all you want. That's fine. But I put more money into it so I can say shit. So until you guys wake the fuck up out of your echo chambers, I don't want to hear it.
And to Perry's point, I need to say this, and he is right, because I've criticized the Xbox.
That it's over. Show's over. You're a pony. We can't do a show with two ponies.
Oh, I know.
That's two ponies too many.
I criticize all sides when they don't do right. Everybody.
Right.
I'm sure Perry, he's ready to criticize PlayStation too when they do wrong. But y'all want to say, real quick. But people want to say, if you do not criticize the company that you pay games for and buy their systems, how the fuck do you think they're gonna get better if they don't hear the criticisms?
Exactly. That's the word, better. And by the way, on my podcast, we defended Xbox since day one. Even during the Xbox One announcement with the DRM, I said I'm still buying it. I want Killer Instinct. I'm still buying it.
DOM. They just DRM. They just used it as an advantage. They took advantage of it. But both of and you want to know what's funny? Sony is worse with DRM.
Oh yeah, of course they are.
Microsoft is.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I defended Xbox One since day one because I loved the Xbox. Don't you understand? But the minute a couple of years ago when they started lying and shit to everybody, and then the industry is changing, bullshit. Only 4 games. Remember that?
Right. Oh, I knew that wasn't going.
Remember? Oh yeah, only 4 games. We all knew, but a lot of these people in the chat didn't know that. They followed the echo chamber, but because I called them out on it for the last 3.5 years, I'm like this massive pony guy.
When I was on a podcast,
it's like guys.
I was on a podcast at a moment, right?
Right.
When they were talking about the 4 games, and I told people, Microsoft is just testing with the 4 different games. You had 2 multiplayers, and you had 2 single player story narrative type games. They made more money on the multiplayer games than they did on people buying the single player narrative game. So if you see most of the games that Microsoft is making this money on, if it ain't a high top game like an Indiana Jones or something like that, they're buying multiplayer on the other consoles. And you want to know why? I've said this before, because it showed Microsoft that those people on the PlayStation were starving for multiplayer narrative style games.
Hell yeah.
They're starving for that. They did not give that to them in the next generation. None. Not since the PS fucking 3.
Yeah, exactly.
So
the PlayStation 5
gonna help you.
And I've said this a million times. The PlayStation 5 is still a rehash of the 3 because they made games on PS3. Everyone was on 360. Everyone jumped from 360 to PS4. They re-released those games because, like, oh, these guys never played them before. And now we're on the 5, and they're still re-releasing the same PS3 games over again. I called that out years ago, but I'm this massive pony guy. And by the way, this massive pony is having an Xbox 360 20th anniversary LAN party with a bunch of people.
Nice. What are you
not
playing?
invited?
We're playing everything, all the launch titles that were online and whatever we want.
Oh wow!
And we're hardwiring everything. We're getting monitors. We're getting actual 360s. We're good.
Oh,
nice.
You
so
real quick.
I'm not doing that shit for PlayStation. Fuck that.
Let me
Let Proto have it.
Because I'm about to throw a couple of extra balls on the fire. Unlike
why
the PS3, Microsoft 360 games you can still play online if you fire up your Xbox 360. You can play the Project Gotham. You can play the Rainbow Sixes. You can play pretty much every Microsoft game except for some of the Halos because they got the Master Chief Collection. But every other game that was Microsoft that Microsoft said we'll take over your servers, you can still play. You can't play none of that on the PS3. It's dead. So there are some things you need to praise Microsoft for, and we do that. There are some things you can praise PlayStation for. It's fine to do that. But when they are doing wrong to what people want, you got to criticize. Because if you don't criticize, they're going to keep taking advantage of you over and over again. Because these are companies. And these companies are in it for themselves now. It ain't like the way they used to be where they were caring about the gamers. They're in it for themselves now. So if you don't say nothing, you don't like a game, don't buy it. $89 or $90 game, you don't like it, don't buy it. Except for me, I'll buy Tomb Raider at $100. That's just me, though. That's my thing.
Oh yeah, but, and I used to criticize Nintendo. I criticized the Wii U. Like I have Vietnam flashbacks from the fucking Wii U. It was a horrible console from day one. Okay.
See, I love my.
You weren't old enough for Vietnam. That's what the bad part is.
That's the best part.
But all right, so let's
the Switch. I would criticize the original Switch when games were running like crap, and then that's why the Switch 2 I'm praising to a point because it's a lot better than what we had.
Right, but they're still doing dumb shit that you've complained about.
Right, and I just complained about Kirby's Air Ride.
Yep. But
sorry, Frodo, we went on a rant.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's and it's good to rant, and I just want to put this.
Be right back in 1 second.
You notice the Nintendo fanboy down there didn't say nothing. Now he has to go cry because we talked about Nintendo Perry.
But anywho, I want to put this to bed because it's more in regards to the show, just in the sense of, again, we got a great community here. We great chat. This is a reason why we kept the show going. But and again, busting each other's balls is fine and help. Busting each other's balls in and out of the chat is fine. But when you start going into personal insults and hurling stuff like that to just kind of hit somebody out. Yeah, that's an insta boot, man. It's like this is a good, fun community. Yes, we criticize things we disagree with. When it comes to these game companies, we praise what we do agree with. We praise what we like. We, criticize what we don't. It's what this platform is about.
And we have fun with our friends in the chat and criticize them, and they criticize us back. But we all know we take it constructively, but they never ever insult us to a level that's disrespectful. Just like we don't disrespect them in the chat. Right.
You just got to keep it. Just got to keep it respectful, and that's where we'll leave it at that, because I feel like we've really riffed on this for a while, and it needed to be said, because it's like when these things happen. But I do now that we're into hour 2 and we're going to start at the top hour 2 in a minute, I just want to, again, take the time to acknowledge just the lovely chat that's here tonight. You know, obviously we've got all of our good friends here and some new faces I've seen. Mole Vegas, you're new. Thank you for the love of the new show. Caitlin Biggle, she's in here. And actually, I want to highlight one of hers that I want her to clarify, because this was interesting because she brought up Hasbro.
Uh-oh.
And if you could clarify this in the chat, what you mean by Hasbro. Would never, to be honest, I think you guys need to try New Realm. Please clarify that. I'm interested in what you
are. We getting GoBots back?
There.
Are we getting GoBots back?
GoBots wasn't Hasbro. It was Tonka.
Are we doing G1?
Oh, that would be cool.
But anyway, acknowledging our lovely
G1,
chat.
yeah.
Caitlin, we got Mental, you know, and again, mentioned Talos before, Frank before, Dizzy before, RWK made it in. Everybody's here, man. And we're all having a good time. But, you know, again, we keep it respectful. And if it has to get disrespectful, then you get asked to leave. This is where we're going to leave it at that. But anyway, let's move on from that little bit of house cleaning, I guess we can say, housekeeping, we could say. And let's start hour 2. And normally at the top of hour 2, Perry regales us with some things. We're going with Tales from the Game Store this week, are we not, right?
Oh, I got both, so we're good. Really quick.
Oh, okay.
What's in my damn sack?
What's in your sack?
This was
There we
delivered
go.
today in 4K.
Nice.
A few years ago,
That's
this wasn't even on
awesome.
Blu-ray. Now it's on 4K, so I had to have it.
That's wild. That's awesome.
It is awesome. All right, we got a couple stories here.
All right.
So
let it ride.
I had this lady come in. She was with some other guy, and she got 2 games, used games, and she got, oh, can I get something off of these because I'm getting 2 of them? And I'm like, yeah, all right, 10%. Oh, 10%. She starts grabbing like 50 other items and and I'm like, off those 2 games, not the whole bill.
Man.
Anyway, that was all messed up. Then I had a guy the next day, got 2 Pokemon games. One of them was really expensive. And then he wanted Star Wars Battlefront. That was $15. The Pokemon game was $80, and then there was another Pokemon game for I think $44 or something, or $34, something like that. And he goes, "Hey, can I get $10 off each game?" And I'm like, "No." He wants $25. The Star Wars game is $15, so he'd be getting that game for free and another $10 off the other game. And then he's like, "Oh, well, this Pokemon game on price charting, it only sells for $70, but you have it for $79. And I'm like, "I'll do $75. Oh, okay. And then he puts the other games back. He buys Pokemon, whatever. I look on price charting when he leaves. Price charting has it for $85.
What a piece of shit.
So I already had the lowest price. And then, this is a crazy story. This guy comes in. He always comes in. He brings a bunch of games. First he brings his Nintendo Switch Lite. It's like the Animal Crossing one. It's got like the pattern on the back. How much can I get? I tell him how much he get. He goes, "Oh, I'll take it back by." He leaves. All right. I'll see him next week. Comes back with a bunch of stuff.
Oh man.
And goes, "How much for all this stuff?" So I total it up. And I tell him how much it is. He goes, "Okay, perfect. That's what I need." So I give him the cash. It was like $80 cash. He wants to buy this bike on Costco, and it's only on sale today. So he needs the money so he can order. All right. He goes to the store down the street and buys one of those prepaid credit cards.
No.
And he tries to order it on the Costco website with this prepaid card, and it won't work. Somehow that's my problem. He comes, "Oh, I bought this card and I can't order my item." I'm like, "You got to activate the card or call the back of the card." I activated already. I was like, "Well, call the back and see what they tell you."
Oh my God.
He calls right in front of me. So I'm sitting there. I have to be here for this whole thing. And he goes, oh, whatever. He's telling the lady, and the lady's like, you can only use the card in the United States. And he hangs up. He tried to order it from Costco's like UK website or something.
What the?
And you can only use those prepaid cards in the United States.
That's the mind of a very intelligent human being.
Yeah.
So, no, this story gets better. And then he looks at me and goes, can I just give you this card for $80 cash? And I was like, no. I'm like, I don't do that. I don't use those cards. I don't do any of that stuff. But this was like somehow my problem. Like I had to be the babysitter for this.
The fuck.
So there's your 3 stories. And that's all in one weekend.
Jesus Christ.
See, here's the smart
joys
thing
of-
the smart thing the kid could have did if he got it and he wanted to order something, take it to a friend who has the account, give them the money, and let them order it for him.
I left that out. He asked me if I could order it before he wanted to sell me the card.
Oh,
I was like, you have a
my
debit card that
God.
you can order it from? I was like, no, I don't carry debit cards. And then he was like, oh, do you want to buy this card for cash? I'm like, no.
Wowzers.
What
It
is
sounds
wrong
like
with-
somebody
I almost left
selling
the best
Link
part out.
around here.
How old was the young man?
He had to be in 18, 19, 20, something like that.
Oh my God, intelligence is so wasted on the youth,
Not a
man.
bright future for that young
It's
lad.
so wasted on the youth, man.
I don't know.
Where
man.
was his parents? Why didn't he go to his parents for it? 'Cause his
Brain rot.
That's what
probably
I wanna
didn't
know.
wanna get it for
Brain
him.
rot. There's a reason why he's doing it this way, clearly.
But the lady's telling him on the phone, you can only use it in the United States. And he goes, okay, maybe I'll try the Chinese one instead.
What the
Like, she just told you. It
He
works in the
literally
United
just-
States.
What the fuck is
Yeah,
this guy's deal, dude?
you know the funny part? When he ends up trying to process it, even if he was gonna get away with it, the tax, the tariff, the shipping, he wouldn't have had enough anyway. Oh man.
I don't know. It's just that's just a taste of what happens at this place.
Wow.
The joys of owning and operating a retail establishment.
I'm almost 10 years in. In a few, what is it? 9 more months. I'm like 10 years in.
Yeah.
After that, man,
And you're
the gloves are off.
only just bald, so you're coming
yeah.
out ahead of the game.
Oh yeah.
And now I have to put this back up on screen here because it's bothering me. Because I get the reference, Donald R.D. Chico, except I don't remember the fuck it's from. It is Coneheads.
It's
That's
Donald
I was like, I
R.D.
wanted
Chico.
to say. Yep, that's right. Donald R.D.
It's
Chico.
his social security number he gets. Donald R.D. Chico.
Yep, that's right. Okay, because I saw it and I'm like, why is this not clicking? Why is this not clicking? But
You had it,
anywho,
man.
so is
That's gonna be my new. You know what? Just to lean into it, that's gonna be my new PlayStation name.
Donald R.D.
Oh, yeah.
Chico.
Oh yeah. When I buy 16 more PlayStations.
They're all gonna be pros.
All pros. He's going to be the pro pony.
The
Uh,
pro pony shop.
so, moving on from Tales from the Game Store, we have Sir X-Man's Conflict of the Week. What do we got? What do you got for us,
Oh,
X-Man?
man.
Okay, chat. You can join along with this.
Yes, please do. Feel free. Jump in, chat.
Okay, we're gonna rant about it, but here's the thing: would you rather have a co-op storage game, more of those, or a single-player game playing by yourself? We're going to explain why in a minute. So, for co-op, type in 1 story game, and for a single-player game, especially one that you know could be co-op, a 2. Now, here we go. And I think we all going to join in on this one.
Class is in session, bitch.
Since the invention of online, more people have been getting used to playing story games and doing missions with their friends. And we have loved that. But it seems like slowly that ability has gone away.
Gone
Because
away.
we used to do like little stories, like it was a 2-player split screen in some of the older games before online was here, where you could do stories and events with your friends. No online, just couch co-op. Then the invention of online came. Thank you, Microsoft, for that. Xbox OG. And we were starting to do adventures like Microsoft and Rainbow Six. And PC was doing it for a while too. They started getting fresh to that. And other games in co-op with your friends to get to the end of the missions or stories that were built into the game. Now, recently, they have started taking that ability away. And a lot of people miss that. That's why these co-op story games that are there, that are just no multiplayer, no other multiplayer with it, just co-op stories, thrive. You used to have both. The only one that still do that, I'm sorry, even though they had a problem with Halo Infinite, but the only ones that still do that are Microsoft games. We're all giving them praise for at least keeping that ability.
Yeah.
Facts.
PlayStation used to do that back with the PS3.
Yep.
And they got away from that. They went to single player narratives. Now, when they had multiplayer story games, and we know a few of them that they had back on the PS3, they were thriving.
Yeah.
They were doing pretty good. Friends like to play together. They like to do stories together.
That's right.
That's why online came to video games.
Video games.
People can hang around and do things together. I got a friend over there in Brazil. I got a friend. Well, fuck the French.
Yo, fuck the French. Fuck the French.
I just gotta say, they were so annoying on the OG Xbox. They were annoying, arrogant people. But other than that, everybody else in the world was fine. But so we got introduced to a whole new way of playing, and we all made friends internationally because of these co-op story games, and it gave you a chance to know new people worldwide. But now, with the advent of them slowly getting away from that, it has taken away people getting to know other people, getting to play with their old-time friends in a game. And the minute I say a game has co-op in it, story or events, just for you guys to get together, my friends jump and go buy the game just to play. Even if the game is shit, they still want to play with other people. So my question to you guys in the chat and on this panel that I love, these guys are fucking awesome. Even though we, get on each other sometimes, but they still awesome. Would you rather have play a game that's not just regular multiplayer all over the place, killing and doing all this stuff, or would you rather have more co-op story games other than single players? All right, guys, hit that beautiful rant.
Oh man.
Go.
Well,
who wants to take it first?
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I miss the co-op experience within the single player games because of all of what X-Men said. But more importantly, it's one thing to experience a game. Like there's a lot of great games and great stories that'll emotionally hit you in different ways. But to do that with a friend or with a sibling or a family member, it's different. Like having that experience or that memory, like I'm guaranteeing every fucking one in this chat can think of some person that they've finished a game with, and they'll remember that to the day they die. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
like you know what I mean? Like I remember playing this game with my buddy and going through it, and everybody has those stories, and it's not that we don't have those memories anymore, but it's just it's the way we built those memories with
few and
co-op
far between
and stuff.
right.
Yes, that's what I meant. That's exactly the wording I needed to say. It's few and far and in between, and it just makes you look back on the good days. Like the 360 is probably the prime example of where, you know what I mean? Like all those things. You had the Gears of War co-op. You had Halo 3 co-op. You had there was just so many avenues of co-op games with your buddies, and I'll never forget those days. So that's where mine is. It's all about the memories, and I feel like we're just like, it's almost like they're just ripping that away from us in a sense.
Yeah, on the OG Xbox, you actually had Panzer Dragon in co-op.
Yeah.
Online co-op. And that was
Halos,
sick.
Facts.
Yeah. All right. Well, Perry, what are your thoughts on it, man?
I would take both. Both ways of co-op if possible. But like I said in the chat, like I've beaten games like you guys said on Xbox 360. It was Operation Raccoon City. Beat that with family. Same thing with the Mario game, the 3D World on the first Switch. And I'm actually happy that Black Ops, even though Black Ops looks like shit this year, I'm actually happy that it's 4-player campaign online co-op.
Yes, thank you.
And I wish, I know Battlefield has the squads and all, but what I don't like about Battlefield right now is there's only 4. There should be at least 6. Because it's hard, because like we got to bounce between playing with like one squad and then someone's got to get booted out, and then we got to play with a different squad and somebody misses out. I wish these games, they can handle it. I wish they could have more squads, more slots for the squads. It's not just Battlefield, it's other games. We bought that Alien game.
Alien Firefight.
Yeah, my wife, me, Jeff, and I think Frank, 4 of us bought it.
I own that game.
My buddy Jeff. And dude, we go to play online. It's like, oh no, it's only 3 players online. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
I hate when they do that.
So we had to take turns.
I hate that.
Yeah, it sucks. I would take the online co-op, like either way, online, offline, doesn't matter to me.
I'll take co-op however they give it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And see, that's where I'm at too. Like if a game can offer that kind of co-op experience, like, for campaigns and stuff, like seeing Black Ops 7 do that is really good. And it's a nice little throwback, to those old days, like the old 360 days. And, riffing off of all your guys' points, and Wicked really started it because, and I'm going to regale you guys with a quick little story anecdote, familial stuff. But when my son was younger, he and I played games together a lot more often. And one of the big things was that the campaign co-op in Call of Duty, because he was really into Call of Duty back then. And so it was always like our thing on weekends. If we weren't going out and doing something, we were going to sit at home. And he had his Xbox set up, and I had mine set up. And even though we were in the same house, it was still, we were still playing with each other.
Yeah, man.
Because it would be like, sometimes we'd do the split screen stuff, and then like even older school games, because that's always a big thing to do. Like the first game my son and I beat together was actually Turtles in Time on Super NES.
Nice.
And now that was couch co-op. But then when it got into the more like, okay, well, I'm just going to play my game in my room. Well, we can still play together because we're online. And it was, stuff like Black Ops and then like the earlier Halos and stuff. And we always had a good time doing that. So if I could, for specific games now, like I had played a bit of Resident Evil 5 co-op online with friends and shit. And for me, like if I'm trying to play a survival horror game and the way I play those games, it's the fuck out of everybody else because I'm literally searching for everything. So I'll be off in the corner, like checking every little like rock to see if I can find something hidden. And they're like, "What are you doing, man?" Like, "I'm looking for something. Give me a minute. Give me a minute." No, we got to move along. Shit to kill, whatever. So stuff like that is like maybe I'm more comfortable playing just single player. But when it comes to like the big bombastic stuff, the Gears, the Halo, Call of Duty, shit like that, fuck yeah, sign up. Let's get a group of guys together, like Perry saying in Battlefield, with give us a squad of 6. That would be a hell of a lot of fun, just as long as the internet connections hold up and shit. But yeah, it's definitely something that and it's so weird to say because we're all so connected now online and everything, that it's a bygone era where everybody's playing co-op like that anymore. It's because you don't see it. It's more about getting into like, the different multiplayer suites and shit like that. And, just give us the fun story with friends. And I think that's something we need to get back to.
Yeah, real quick, Proto. When Xbox OG came out, I had to buy 2 extra ones because me and my kids and my other online friends, we got together and we were playing all of us were playing MechAssault in a party.
Right.
MechAssault 1 and 2. Then we went to Rainbow Six Black, playing the story together, trying to beat it. And that's when that's when Rainbow Six had 8-player modes, or what you call that mode again? Oh my god, what did they have?
I can't even remember now.
I'm trying to remember too. Where you had Terrorist Hunt. We were playing 8-player Terrorist Hunt. 8 people on my team, and we were going after the terrorists in the game. And they don't do that no more. I don't know why they don't do that.
Yeah. Shit, you missed going after them terrorizers.
Me and my kids on the Rainbow Six on the 360, I had to buy 3 other 360 because there was 4 people playing in the house.
By the gods.
So I was like, we would go into the Terrorist Hunt on Rainbow Six, Vegas and Vegas 2. We would go and play Halo story mode with all the 360s running and beat the stories, being my kids. That brought us closer. Just because you have friends across the world don't mean you can't have your family together in the same house having fun. So when run into the room and say, "Dad, how you kill me from over there?" I'm like, "That's your fault for not looking."
It's funny you bring that up too, because there were a lot of times that my son and I'd be playing, and I would all of a sudden hear him shout from his bedroom. I'd be in the living room reading in my bedroom, like, "What? How did you do that?"
And you know what's bad? And we all had our own headphones. So that's when you know it was bad, when you heard them through your headphones. But those were the days that brought people together. That's when it was worth it back then. It's like Perry. He plays with his wife with us when we get into a room and play somewhere. And I can hear Perry yelling somewhere else in the house and stuff like that. And I'm like, and I love stuff like that. Those are the things that people miss about
and see, and
story games, co-op playing day. You're trying to get through something together. It bonds you. It makes you know their tendencies and what they do best. That's why Battlefield is only 4 people. If you have 6 people in there, I'm sorry, that might be a little bit too much. But when you got 4 people, it's just about the right size as a squad to get to know what this person does, that person, and the other. You know what I'm saying? I can understand the reasons for that. People might not agree with me on that part, but there's a certain part where you might have too much. Now I wish they would do that in games where you play ranked, where you can have more people on your squad. Like you can have a group of 8. My 16 going against their 16, or like Halo does it sometimes. You can adjust the squad on how you want it.
Yep.
But I wish board games would do that. So you got 6 people. They got 6 people. Then the other person has 6 people. That's a total of 18. You got 3 squads. Let them go at it. You know what I'm saying? But
Right. Oh, for sure, man. For
for
sure.
multiplayer, I can see that. But for story mode, I can see 4-player co-op because it's actually more closer. You know what I'm saying? But when you playing a single player, you ain't got that. It's just you, yourself, all by yourself.
You know, the time in the world.
Yep.
You're like, man, I wish
Aha!
Well, well, in
I
that
wish I
instant,
had a-
in that instance too, it does depend on the narrative.
Mickey Mouse says, "Fuck your co-op game, Sir X-Man." Single
And I
player
said-
for life.
I say fuck Mickey Mouse. That's why Minnie left her. His
Oh,
ass.
you're gonna
Oh.
regret that, big buddy.
But
Damn,
Until the mouse
shots
comes to your
fired.
state,
it's
you're
just the
gonna
way.
be in trouble, huh?
I guess it's just the way I grew up because I played single player games so long, and my friends stopped coming over.
Yeah.
But when multiplayer came, I started playing with my friends again who moved into different parts of the country and different places, and
Circle
life
of
got
life.
busy. So, we were able to play stories together and enjoy ourselves. And that's the narrative that has been missing. That's why Borderlands is always big. It might not be a good Borderlands like Borderlands 3, but everybody got it to play because it was a co-op game. That's why people bought it. So, I mean, like I said, hit 1 if you would rather play a co-op game with a friend in a story, or hit 2 is like if you don't care.
And hit 3 if Borderlands 3 is the best one ever.
I actually think
But
Crackdown is awesome.
There's gonna be no 3s.
I actually think Crackdown 1 and 2 are awesome too, though.
Crackdown. Wait, Crackdown. Am I saying it right? Crackdown? Yeah. Am I thinking of the
It's
right
not
game?
the crack
Yeah,
in
it's a
your
Crackdown.
ass.
No,
that's
Cracked.
down there.
Yeah. No, it's Butt Crack 3. I downloaded that off LimeWire.
Damn it.
I tried to get Twisted Metal Season 2 off LimeWire, but for some reason I downloaded Twisted Nipples Season 2. I don't know how that happened.
But
That
okay,
was weird.
you know what? Here's the proof.
Like, I
point.
So anyway, I
downloaded
stayed the
wrong
course.
When
and
Halo,
I gave it
Infinite-
7 out of
when
10.
Halo Infinite came out, everybody was crying. Where's the 4-player co-op? Well, we only can do single player now.
We know.
You
you
see
were on
how that
life
worked
support,
out?
Sir X-Man.
You
We
see
had
how
to-
that worked out?
Yeah.
That's right.
People
We
want to
go
play the story together.
together.
Microsoft, you started that. You the one that started all that. You need to never, ever, ever bring one of your games out that doesn't have a co-op campaign. Never. Because you started
that I will
co-op
say.
campaign. So you need to keep it going with every game you put out there.
That's the next
Except
thing
for the
to go.
Bethesda's game. Bethesda game's a totally different world. But you know what I'm saying. And I'm done with my rant, guys. I'm done. Because I'm getting
Well,
pissed
no,
off.
I think we're all in very firm agreement here that campaign co-op and stuff like that just needs to be a thing, and hopefully Black Ops 7 that is a mode that
that's a must. That's gonna be sick.
hopefully that shows these other developers that are making games like that turn around and say, hey, maybe we do start reintroducing this. But we're going to go ahead and move on from that. That was an excellent conflict of the week there. That was awesome.
Hey, hold up, real quick on that. And
All
if you got co-op gameplay, that might entice your friends to buy clothing that you don't have in the co-op story. Like, how'd you get that kit? Oh, I got the DLC for it.
Everybody checking out each other's grip.
Yeah,
for DLC
that would
and
make a
everything.
difference because
Very
nobody
true.
pays attention to you when you're in a multiplayer shoot 'em up. What your outfit look like? They just want to kill you. I don't care if you Scooby Doo or whatever.
Yep. But in the story mode, if it's a Scooby Doo, then everybody's
Everybody gonna mess with you if you pick a bad
Yeah.
one.
Oh, yeah.
But all right, so we're coming to the show. after we go ahead and move on from that, again, excellent conflict of the week and excellent discussion. I'm sure we could all go on for hours on. But alas, we've got a guy coming on whose time is very limited. So chat, get yourselves ready. Everybody get yourselves ready. Have questions. Game Pass Man will be making his appearance very shortly to go ahead and answer all of your questions. So have him ready for him. As, of course, we are waiting patiently. But as we're waiting patiently, instead of dead silence, I'm going to go ahead and take another opportunity to go ahead and just acknowledge just how popping off the chat has been tonight. You guys have been absolutely incredible, save for one little hiccup. But, Mental, Piggles, Dizzy, RWK, Caitlin, who dropped the one little bit and then left for a bit and never clarified. Maybe we can get her to clarify next week if she, if and when she comes back. Frank, just everybody in here. Everybody's been great. Much love to y'all. Y'all keep this show going, and you guys are the reason that we do keep this show going. So, he is and Talos is right there with it. We're waiting on him. I don't know why we need a Game Pass Nan. He needs to bring his Game Pass Nan in. But as we wait patiently for Game Pass Man, hopefully you guys got some good stuff for him this week.
Get your questions ready for Game Pass Man.
Yep. Get him ready. His elusive appearance. I'm wondering if Wicked's out there running around trying to see if he can catch a glimpse of him, because he's convinced he's not real.
His wife is ironing his underwear.
Oh, God. I think so.
Oh, yeah, what the hell? Oh, man. Awful ladder trying to hand an expired one-day Xbox Gold trial. A heavy set lady. Well, there you go.
And the old Game Pass Gold trial card. Wow. Now, this is interesting. I have not checked out Delta Force yet. I keep hearing many good things about it, though.
Yeah, Nuke was in the chat earlier and said he was enjoying it.
Yeah, said he was gearing up to play it. Yeah.
Oh, man. He had to pass a Game Pass in the... Well, I'm not reading that.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm seeing all of the... Uh-oh. What we got here? What's going on? There we go. Finally. Made us wait. As he's peeking in. Game Pass Man's
You're muted.
Working.
There you go.
It's Game Pass Man. And I thought I heard someone say my name. My ear was starting to burn. But I was just shining my new weapon I got. Phil Spencer gave it to me. It's the banana gun, baby. See this? One shot.
It's a polished up. Is it a polished up golden banana?
Oh, from the finest. You can only get them in Massachusetts.
He gets the golden banana when he gets his Robin Batman Forever costume.
There's a golden gun
shiny one
in James Bond. There's a golden banana in Massachusetts. And Game Pass Man's got his hands on it, baby.
Oh, man. So Game Pass Man, let's get some of your thoughts real quick. What did you think of Gamescom?
Oh, it sucked. What the hell did we look at all these Games, they are garbage, filler, fluff. None of it was good. Except for that Lego game. That Lego game is amazing, friendly, fun, and I hope we bring it to Game Pass.
Oh God.
For the love of God, it's a family-friendly game that we need in our service. Other than that, I loved me that Chronos game. Just loved it. Love
Game
the
Pass,
violence.
Game Pass, man. I heard they're going to emulate you in the Nintendo 64 version of Superman. The game.
Well, that is because it is so bad that they just had to delete the memory completely, and they're going to put Game Pass, man. I'm also getting a ride at Six Flags as well. It's going to be a big roller coaster. Game Pass, man, and you just drop right off. Oh.
You said didn't drop right off.
It's a one-time
right off.
ride.
Dropping.
As soon as we get the subscription fee, you drop. You never seen Roller Coaster Tycoon when you don't make the end of it and they just go
Game Pass, man, 64.
Game Pass, man, 64.
Now that'd be a 64 game that I would pony up
You
for.
know, that actually sounds
Pony
pretty
up
good, dude. Oh,
It's
what
like-
is that?
Oh, do we have Game Pass, man? Questions?
I got a question. The hard questions.
The
This
hard
is the question
Are
Barbara
we talking
Walters
about
would
Phil,
ask.
Spencer? Or...
No, I want it. This is going to piss a lot of people off in the chat, which is fine.
gonna do it.
You know,
I'll
they
do
didn't
it.
mind pissing me off earlier. Whatever happened to the family plan for Game Pass? Game Pass,
Oh
man.
man,
I know, right?
Listen. That was the worst idea we could have ever fucking told, because we have every Xbot fanboy out there. We're gonna get the family plan. We're gonna save money. No. You're not gonna save a dime. That was only to keep you subscribed, and the brainwashing worked. You are going to pay more. It is never coming. It was a lie. It was a lie. Just like the perfect doc. Some of the guys that are fanboying are going to be perfectly dark in the dirt next time they hear that game renounced.
Oh
I
man.
want Steve Ballmer back.
Yes.
Yes,
I would do
Bomber.
anything for those
And
two
then
guys.
If we have Bomber back at stage, we're going to need one of those guys at the NBA games with the wet rags.
Dude,
because
Bomber
that
would
man
throw
sweats
Sati
like
out
a
the fucking
piggy.
window. He would scream at him and throw him out the window.
He's like, what'd you do to my shit?
I have
Yeah,
a
exactly.
feeling like that man just, if you sit in a room with that man, he is just sweaty and you can hear him breathing.
Oh,
And I
Ballmer
feel like
was-
he eats chicken like he hasn't eaten in 3 days, but he really just like ate 2 hours ago. He's like,
Game Pass, man.
I'm-
Question: do you think
Yes.
Steve Ballmer would have kept Xbox games on Xbox?
oh, of course. Do you see the way the man carries himself? He is the oh Jesus Christ! I just lost one of my earbuds. Jesus, sweet Mary.
Oh,
Joseph.
shit.
We're back. We're
Dude,
back.
Bomber.
And
Bomber
but
would've
Bomber
bought-
owns the Clippers. Bomber owns the Clippers or has stake in the Clippers, whatever he is in the NBA. But if he was back at the steering of the ship, I believe that we would have exclusivity locked down. The peasants would be coming over. There'd be PlayStation refugees seeking a new shelter at the Xbox helm, and Series S's to all, and all a good nights, and wrap it up and sign it, and let me see the card. Let me swipe it down my ass crack, and we are good $20 a
Game
month.
Pass, man. I've got a question. Would Steve Ballmer walk in there and say, "What the fuck are you doing sending Halo to PlayStation?"
Exactly. Dude, here's
If-
what Bomber would have done really
listen.
quick. Bomber would have bought ABK
Yep.
and he would have fucking went on TV and just said, fuck Sony, we win. And he would have thrown a fucking party that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have.
Yeah, he
it
would
That's
have.
what I'm saying, man.
If Balmer was in a room,
Did you
and
see
one
his
of the
retirement?
men- and one of the men in the meeting said, "We should put Halo on PlayStation," he would look over at him like
You're
Darth
all
Vader
fired.
and start choking him. He'd be like,
Force choke.
I find your lack of faith disturbing. And then you hear Satya, let him go.
Oh man.
We need somebody who's going to put the boots to asses back there at Microsoft. Everybody wants a nice guy. Everybody wants this. Everybody wants that. But you know what? You send your dad in to go get your first car because he's going to put the boots to asses on the salesman. But you got no problem there. We need Bomber. We want Bomber. Bomber.
Oh, we got a question coming in from the chat here from Stevie Mac, Game Pass.
All
man.
right. What is Steve? Where is it? Oh, Game Pass, man. Are you the mysterious hooded man in Resident Evil 9? You know, I wish I was. I tried out for the part. I didn't make it. They said I was just too cool for school. I just had too much going on. So they picked this other lackey, some loser. I don't know what his name was. John 907I or something like that.
Jesus.
Game Pass, man. What do you
Wow.
think of Chocoboos going into Monster Wild?
Ooh, I'm a big fan of Monster Wilds, and I'm a big fan of choking the chicken every once in a while as well. So naturally, if you gotta choke one once in a while, you gotta ride one. So we're hopping on chocobos. We're gonna ride them till the sun goes down, and you know how it is. You know how it is in Xbox land.
Yeah, that one caught me by surprise.
Yeah, no.
So you're riding and choking chocobos.
Yes, we are riding chickens, choking chickens, and
Then you're gonna cook it and fry it.
fun. Chickens, yes. Yes, I'm a big fan. Oh,
Boots
man.
on the asses of the scooter.
The scooter drivers. Sweet mother, but do we have any more questions? Oh, do you need help, X-Man? It'll take me a little bit to fly to the city. I can give you mouth to mouth.
No, that made me.
I am CPR certified.
That made me choke up my strawberry quick I was drinking when he said, put that.
What the? Sir X-Man, it's fucking X-Man. It is almost 11 fucking p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you're over here drinking.
It's almost 10 o'clock my time. What are you talking about?
Well, either way, you're drinking some strawberry milk this late at
I
night.
don't have no
I
don't have no lactose problem.
How are you gonna how are you gonna sleep? You're gonna be
I'm
up all
sleep
night, X-Man, with
Dude,
drinking that
people
milk.
sleep. Go use warm milk to go to sleep. Game
Oh, I
Pass, man.
forgot, Baba. All right, X-Man. Baba, what the PD?
Oh man. All right, we got another one for you from Frank at Game Pass, man.
All right, where's Game Pass, man?
Oh,
Do you
shit.
have any
Wow.
presence in Japan?
Just the women.
Yes,
Just the
we
women.
do.
He
We
only
do.
has-
We have presence in
He
Japan.
only has the women. That's it. He ain't got nothing else.
I actually have been to Japan a couple of times. I can speak their language a
God.
little bit. I said, how is it going on? You need a subscription. And they full on knew what I was saying, and they subscribed. But naturally, we sent Phil over there, and he did his job. And as you can see, all the games at Gamescom purely sucked ass. That's why we didn't put them on Game Pass. So, but yes, don't worry. Just wait. The good games from Japan are come. Phil did the hard work. He went over there. We
He bent over.
Christians.
Hey, Game Pass, man. How come when Phil Spencer went over there last year, or what was it, the year before, he walked in like he was homeless? This guy looked like he was homeless when he walked in there. He was like, oh, the X button's in the wrong spot.
That's because I took all of his clothes because I was jealous. And then I left him my raggedy clothes from the night before where I shit myself when I was in the city. I couldn't hold it anymore.
You didn't have a bidet back then either.
No, not at all. Not at all. But he looks like a raggedy son of a bitch because he's trying to be deceptive and he's taking all the money for himself.
He's a Decepticon.
He's a deceptive con.
More than
Oh,
wow.
Wow.
Okay, you ain't got to stick your chest out like that.
No, he definitely does.
That's
Hey.
scary.
Game Pass, man. With all this They announced Wukong too. Is that going to be money hatted?
I can't comment on practices made by our competitors. No, we will not let it happen again. But if it does happen again, I'm going to tell you what. We're not buying it. We're not supporting it. If it doesn't come to Game Pass, we don't want it. If it doesn't come to Game, isn't that right?
But then if you don't buy the first game and they don't put the second game on Xbox because you didn't buy it, isn't that your fault?
No, it's the developer's fault for lying to us. I'm sick of the lies. Phil is the prophecy. Every other developer is heresy. Heretic.
That would make a great Oliver Stone film.
Oh my God.
The Game Pass heretic.
Yes.
If you don't want us, we don't want you. Unless it's on Game Pass, then we'll play it.
But then you bitch about it for a year. And then when you finally get it, you don't want to buy it. What's going on with that?
It is a process. It is a circle, just like life itself. You must cry like a bitch before you come to terms. And by the time you come to terms, it is too late. You don't care about the game, but you think you're fucking almighty and you pocket.
Hey, Game Pass man, Game Pass man, Indiana Jones already beat the circle.
Yeah, that's a fucking circle.
Indiana Jones is a great circle jerk. That's what RWK always says.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. What are you doing?
And now he's showing his...
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
He's got the skills with the banana.
Oh, I thought he was doing YMCA.
Man, I'll cut you up with this.
Dude, Bomber needs to jump behind him dressed as Batman.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Bomber is tall, dude. He would just say clunk.
Oh, man.
Dude, he's fucking nuts. Did you see his retirement party?
Bomber.
What happened?
Suck it.
Oh, I got to send you that video. Bro, this guy got his retirement party at like Madison Square Garden or something. And he comes out to the time of your life and he's crying, but he's like going crazy.
He is the man we need steering the ship.
The man with one of the greatest sayings of all time. Developers.
Developers.
So, Game Pass man, would you tell Phil Spencer to start thinking about the developers, please?
Yeah, I think he needs to stop thinking about the developers, because he cares too much. Because
he can't beat him, buy him, and then join him.
Listen. We do crunch culture. You think I want to crunch all the time when I'm surfing the city, making sure everybody's fucking subscribed to Game Pass night and day, 7 days a week? You gotta do what you gotta do to get the job done. But it seems like everybody over there has lost the sense of fucking work. And they need to crunch. And they need to sit down. And they need to have Phil be like, you gotta do this and you gotta do that. But instead, Phil's playing patty cake in the fucking back with Sarah Bond. Fucking making pizzas and shit. And meanwhile, I'm over here diving in the city.
Game Pass man, do you agree that we need to send you to the developer's office with a whip and get him back in shape?
Oh shit!
If I was in charge of the developers, we would have had so many. You think there's a lot of games out now? There would be even more games, and they would have all came.
Oh, there's over 40 games in development. Games we have no idea what the fuck they're called.
Yes,
none of them will get canceled though. Don't worry.
Exactly, but we need more money. So if you just keep subscribing, it's going to fund. But don't worry, we've taken over. The takeover of PlayStation has begun, and we have charted their charts. And now they can't resist our games, and we're gonna bring more money, but it's not enough. Just keep subscribing.
Last question for you from me, Game Pass man, and this is a big one. Be ready for it.
I'm always ready.
Do you think there's going to be an Xbox PlayStation console in the future leading the way Game Pass with PlayStation games in Game Pass?
I think at the end of the day, I think we just eliminate the PlayStation and the Xbox and the Nintendo, and we just make it a Game Pass box. And everything
Well, then
will be in Game
that'll segue
Pass.
into the final Game Pass man question of the night from Cougar Man here.
Game Pass, man. Can you tell me why the next Xbox console will be better than the PlayStation? 2 words, my friend. Game Pass. And that's gonna be the driving force. Once everybody surrenders to Game Pass because it's the best service around, Nintendo will bend the knee. PlayStation will have no choice and bend the knee. And Xbox will crumble because they're too greedy, and they'll form into one box under one banner.
Yeah, it's called PC. That's what it's fucking called.
Proto, I gotta. What's his name? Made me think about something. Hey, Game Pass man.
What's going on?
Game Pass man, come here. I got a question for you, Game Pass man. Come
I
here.
think Game Pass man is left
Aw.
the
Game Pass man, please let me ask this question. So, do you think the next box should be called Game Pass One?
No, that would be. We have to learn. We have to learn from the mistakes of Donnie D. We are not going to put a number. We are different. We are not going to follow PlayStation.
Hey, Game Pass man,
going-
be careful when you're in the bathroom. Look what happened to Elvis.
I slipped on a banana.
It's gonna be
Oh,
Game Pass, and then it's gonna be Game Pass XL, and then it's gonna be Game Pass XXL, and then the XXXXL. It'll be forever
Oh,
growing.
man.
Game Pass.
I'm so scared.
Oh man.
All right.
Well, Game Pass man, we know you got a city to spread the word of Game Pass to, and we're gonna end up closing out the show here shortly. So you go ahead and take those M&Ms, get your strength, and spread the word of Game Pass.
Game Pass man always loves his nuts.
And
But
don't forget to find the bidets so you can wash in between for wearing that suit you have.
Yes. Thank you all for having me on the show today. It was an absolute pleasure. I just want everybody to know that they should be subscribed to Game Pass if they are not, because we need the money for the games you have to wait for, baby. Well, thank you guys, and make sure you're also subscribed to Proto Foxy so you can watch Gaming Ain't Easy every Tuesday. Well, adios, everybody. It's been a pleasure. See you later.
Oh, where was the one? Who put it up here? I gotta find it because it's
kind of water
completely
did they-
accurate. Here we go.
What kind of water
It was
do they
Frank.
drink in Boston?
It had like 12 different accents.
Very true, actually.
It is. I think
be
he
the
ended
Naked
on
Gun
13
movie.
there.
I
Oh,
want to see that
Game
movie,
Pass,
the
man.
new Naked Gun. I want to see that.
Make a sequel to this and put Game Pass man in it.
Oh, man. Game Pass, man, starring in Heads 2.
You know, I for some reason I couldn't even figure out a way that would work. I just couldn't really figure out.
At
how
that point, you
would
wouldn't need to have to figure out a way. You just put them in it, and it works itself out.
Nah, I can see putting Deadpool in there and then they slice the cones off their head.
Oh, man. Ugh.
That would be sick, dude.
Oh, man. The good
The joke
times.
was that he would put his head like this and have sex.
Yeah, but I
Oh,
didn't bring this
That
up.
was a joke when I was a kid.
I do want a MetaQuest 3, honestly, so I can play that Deadpool game. That Deadpool game looks
Well,
Yeah,
more
the
Deadpool
pony
VR.
that I
awesome
am,
and awesome.
I have the Xbox MetaQuest 3 over there, which I charged, but I never used. So I got to use it.
Damn.
And I'll let you know how it is.
Yeah,
All
good.
right, cool.
Oh man.
Because I
Sorry,
would
boys,
get
I was
it
busy
if
for a minute.
everything goes
Yeah,
right.
you missed Game Pass,
I
man,
would get
again,
one.
Wicked.
Yeah, Game Pass, man, again. You missed him.
I know.
Yeah, he
I
needs a
found M&M
cohort.
peanuts on my desk. I love M&M peanuts.
Wait, he's not allowed to drink quick, but you can eat M&Ms?
What? No, he can't have.
Oh, shit.
Hey, we need a PlayStation guy, superhero over here in a few weeks, maybe.
There may have
What's
to
up?
be some kind of
Yeah.
PlayStation guy in the future, but
Yeah.
that's where
I'm in.
that's where we're gonna end for the night, fellas. Again, chat, you guys were amazing. Everything was awesome as per usual. Much love to all you in the chat for being here. Much love to the panel, of course, for being here. So let's start signing off. X-Men, where can they find you at when you're not here?
There's no Dragon Den this weekend. So I have the weekend off until Tuesday.
Nice.
So I'll see you guys next Tuesday.
All right. Wicked, where are you at when you're not here?
Oh man, if I ain't here, I don't know where the fuck I am. I'm nowhere else but here, baby. That's the only place I'm gonna be. So y'all can catch me gaming. Honestly, man, I got the Battlefield itch, so I feel like I'll be playing some more Battlefield throughout the week.
You want to play some
Anybody's
20?
welcome to
You
hit
want to
me
play
up.
some 2024?
Yeah, we'll play some 2042 for sure, sir. X-Man.
2042, yeah, that'll work.
But y'all,
All right.
y'all catch me next week right here, baby. Same time, same place, every Tuesday.
Nice. And now, Perry, where can we find you at when you're not here? And I know tomorrow night is going to be a pretty big deal for you.
Oh, yeah. So tonight, every Tuesday night, you can find me here
Tuesday night.
on Gaming Ain't Easy with you lovely fellows on Proto Foxy's channel. And then every Wednesday, the Game Complainers podcast between 9:30 and 10 p.m. Eastern with myself, Frank, and Fred. Anthony will be away for 2 weeks. So if any of you guys want to come on, you jump into Discord. I invited Noof Nukem, but I don't know if he'll be able to make it tomorrow. It's up to him. But yeah, we got an open slot. So if anybody for the next 2 weeks. So if anybody wants to come in,
I
Any one
might
of you
come
guys?
in tomorrow to start some shit.
yeah, you just slide in.
Uh,
You don't need to be on any specific time. Just if we're live, just come on in.
okay.
So you heard it here first. Catch Perry on the Game Complainers channel every Wednesday night. And of course, I will leave you all with this. You know where to find me because you're here. So you obviously know where you're looking for me at. But other than that, just another Tuesday in the books. We'll see you next Tuesday for another episode of Gaming Ain't Easy.
Don't
love
end
to you
without
all.
this, Proto. Check out his Transformers videos when he be putting Transformers up there.
Yep.
That shit's cool.
Much
Yep,
love.
he's
I
got dope
appreciate that,
Transformers
guys.
videos.
Oh, yeah.
Share
Yep,
those
and-
videos out.
All the other stuff out, and much appreciated. Much love to you all, and we'll see you all next week.
Peace.
Peace.
Wait for it to